Lily heads off on a trip to visit her sister, Vale. When they finally see each other and share a hug, Lily is taken aback by the sight of her car and wonders how it ended up there. Vale picks her up and hints that she'll figure it out soon enough. As they drive through a valley, Vale asks about Lily's love life. Lily responds that it's done. Upon arriving at the villa, Lily is amazed by it too, but Vale keeps her lips sealed for now. Before long, she spots a guy and they share a kiss. He introduces himself as Manu, and it turns out the villa belongs to him and they're living together. Vale also mentions that they're planning to open a restaurant near the villa and that they're engaged. Lily thinks it's not the best idea, but seeing her sister so joyful, she holds her tongue. Vale tells her about a party happening that night, and they head out. While on the way, Lily asks Manu about his job, and she learns he manages a 3-star hotel called Mirabelle. They arrive at the club, and while Vale dances with her boyfriend, Lily heads to the bar for a drink. The bartender, Tom, gives her water instead of a cocktail, which leads to a chat between them. He even guesses the drink she wants, piquing Lily's interest. After he makes her drinks, she hits the dance floor and notices Tom watching her. She goes back for more drinks, but a different bartender is there this time. Soon, Tom sneaks up from behind, placing a cold bottle on her neck. She quickly gulps down her drink and walks over to the balcony. Meanwhile, Tom pulls out a gun from behind the counter and approaches the balcony too. He comes up from behind, wraps his arms around her slowly, and makes contact. She heads back to her sister to grab her card for the drinks, but it doesn't go through. He casually offers to cover it later. Once they're at the car, Vale brings up Tom, noticing the way they looked at each other, but she doesn't go into detail. The next morning, while heading to their old house, Lily questions her sister about her credit card, which is racked up with 10,000 euros in debt. Vale explains that she intends to buy the villa from Manu's uncle, which is where the money has gone. Lily is not happy about it, insisting it's their mother's hard-earned cash meant for her education. But Vale snaps back that it's her money and she never wanted to attend college anyway. They arrive at the house, which is now overrun with trees. Vale suggests they sell the property and split the profits. Lily is furious and storms off, but Vale keeps pushing, angrily reminding her that half of the property belongs to her and she can sell it if she chooses. Later, while the sisters are at a cafe with Manu, a guy named Nick walks in. He's a realtor there to discuss the property sale. He informs them that there's a buyer interested in her plot, offering 900,000 euros. She tells him she needs some time to think it over, and soon Nick's wife, Girasol, arrives, helping to ease the tension. That evening, at a party, it becomes clear that Tom and Nick are linked. Nick has a job for Tom, suggesting that since he likes Lily, he needs to charm her more and push her to sell the property. Tom is reluctant, but Nick subtly threatens him with losing his job, forcing him to comply. The next morning, while Lily is at the villa, the pipe bursts. She hurries to fix it, but nothing happens. Right in front of her is another house, so she decides to ask for help. To her surprise, it's Tom who's there. She feels both surprised and thrilled to see him and asks for his assistance. Tom checks it out and mentions that he needs to stop the water flow, which means she'll be without water for a bit, but she agrees anyway. He offers that if she ever needs water, she can just reach out to him, and then he accidentally falls into the pool, making her laugh. In the afternoon, Lily hears a few knocks and steps outside to find cocktails waiting for her. She heads to the beach with Vale, Manu, and Girasol. While chatting with Girasol, she shares that their mother passed away when they were very young, and they're actually stepsisters. On their way back, a woman named B bumps into Manu. She asks him if he's trying to brush her off. Manu tells the others that she's the stalker he mentioned. She gets upset and starts hitting him, but then she trips and falls. Lily helps her with her things, and they discover a gold-plated earring. B picks it up and reminds Manu that he gave it to her. The sisters then head inside the house while Manu keeps asking her not to come back. Lily goes back to the villa and realizes there's no water to drink, so she heads over to Tom's place. She takes a shower and looks for something to wear, but all she finds are black or white shirts. She puts something on and finds Tom, who has prepared some food for her. She approaches him and takes a bite of a watermelon, teasing him, and they end up kissing. Later, Tom chats with her about the villa. She mentions that her sister is interested in buying it. He opens up about his past, saying he left home at a young age due to an abusive family and has been independent ever since. During the evening, Nick is at Tom's place, showing his dissatisfaction that he is still unable to make progress. Tom convinces him that every woman is different and he should trust him in this. Tom reaches Lily and says that he has a surprise for her. They reach the car and visit a fruit market. Later, as they sit together, Tom tells her that she is bothered about something. Lily replies that it's about the property. Her sister is too desperate, but she doesn't really trust the guy she is with. Soon, Lily sees B passing by and rushes out, excusing Tom. She sees her entering the Hotel Mirabelle, where Manu works. She enters and asks the front desk worker about the manager of the hotel, but she doesn't know anyone by the name of Manu, and the manager of the hotel is a woman. Lily later confronts her sister about it and tells her what she has found out. Vale is annoyed and thinks that she is just jealous because her relationships don't work out. Eventually, Tom comes in and says that he would like to take both of them out at night. They reach a club, and Lily is bothered seeing them together. As soon as Vale leaves, Lily encounters Manu, asking openly about why he lied about his job. He says that he was fired, and it was not his fault. In between giving his reasons, Tom walks in, and they get introduced to one another. They cheer a drink, and soon, someone grabs Lily's purse and runs away. Manu chases him, eventually capturing the culprit. He gets in a fight, gets some punches, but gradually recovers the purse. Lily thanks him. They head to the hospital, and Tom reassures her about her sister's feelings for Manu and the other way around. He explains that love often requires tough choices, and that's perfectly fine. Manu shows up with his hand bandaged, and they hop into a cab while Lily walks back. She arrives at Tom's place, and later he discovers her lying outside. He goes over to her and gives her a hug for comfort. Lily has made up her mind to check the plot herself with her own realtor. After inspecting the site, her realtor informs her that the plot is difficult for someone to live on, and it would cost a lot just to repair it. The maximum someone might offer her is 700,000 euros. Once the realtor leaves, Lily seeks Tom's opinion, and he casually suggests she should sell it for 900,000 since it's a solid offer. Lily mentions that she wants to show him something. She takes off running, and as Tom chases after her, they stumble upon a cliff. Tom leans in to kiss Lily, but she leaps off. He gets a bit scared but jumps after her anyway. They share a kiss and land on the beach to make love. After getting back to the villa, Lily calls Vale to share her decision to sell the property, which gets Vale really excited. That day, the plumbers came to fix the pipe, and after sorting things out, they mentioned that the break was odd and seemed to have been tampered with. Lily then starts tidying up the house and discovers a gold-plated earring, identical to the one she found on B. She reaches out to B and arranges to meet her. B reveals that she met Manu on a dating app. She reminisces about their happy times and how they plan to buy a villa together, which leaves Lily in shock. Meanwhile, Manu goes to see Tom. They both work for Nick. His hand is okay too, but Tom isn't really interested and pushes Manu away. Lily arranges a meeting with her sister, Manu, and also gives B a call. They're both taken aback. She inquires about the money that Vale gave him, but he claims it's for his sister's treatment in Spain. Lily points out that Spain has excellent health care and labels Manu a scammer. Vale, still annoyed, tells B to leave them be. B then reveals the messages Manu sent her, even after Vale started dating. Vale remains skeptical, and Manu leans in for a kiss, which frustrates Lily. Lily suggests they should report this to the police, but B is against it, saying the police will ask too many questions and you can't really prove emotional pain. Later on, Lily visits Nick's office, but the assistant informs her that he's at a family gathering. Lily keeps her cool, mentioning she's heading there too, but thought Nick might show her some villas for sale. Her tactic works, and the assistant agrees to show her the properties. Lily checks out all the villas, including the one she lives in, but the assistant insists they're not for sale. She even spots the villa where Tom resides, but she claims it belongs to a Frenchman. Just as she's about to leave, she notices that her plot is also up for an advertisement. Before exiting, Lily pulls another fast one, saying she struggles with remembering numbers and manages to get the address of the party. Dressed as a flower girl, she gets past the guard after he checks for weapons. She enters and runs into Nick, who asks if she has an invitation. She informs him that she's aware of his scam involving selling properties that aren't his. Girasol suddenly appears and takes her to meet Vale. It turns out to be just her daughter's birthday celebration, with lots of guests around. Lily learns that Vale has chosen this very location for her wedding. She tries to persuade her once more, but Manu pulls her away. Lily spots more people around, and to her surprise, she sees the guy who seemingly stole her purse. To top it off, her realtor is also there, and as if that wasn't enough, she catches sight of Tom. Their eyes lock, and Tom rushes towards her. Lily is utterly stunned and decides to leave the scene. As she heads out, Nick confronts her, boasting about being an even bigger scammer. He stands his ground, claiming he already has her sister's signature and just needs hers to finalize the property deal. Lily walks away, stating she will report him. Meanwhile, Manu is hanging out with his friends, joking and laughing about his messages with B. Vale overhears their conversation and quietly slips away. Lily then sees Tom getting cozy with Girasol. She returns to Tom's house, determined to find something important, and in her frustration, she starts breaking things. She discovers a letter revealing his real name and address. On his laptop, she stumbles upon folders filled with pictures of women, including her own. When Tom comes back, Lily confronts him about his cheating and smashes his laptop in the sink. She approaches him, and he nervously admits that not everything was a lie. She tells him he should teach a class on how to fake it. After slapping him, she goes for another hit, but he stops her, and they end up kissing. She manages to leave, but then comes back, and they end up making love. Heartbroken, she decides to pack her things. Eventually, she discovers that Girasol has arrived at the house with documents for her to sign. Meanwhile, Vale learns about the texts Manu sent to B. She sneaks out and searches for B at the hotel, only to find out that B has taken her own life. Back at the villa, Lily grabs the paper and tears it to shreds. Girasol subtly threatens her by pulling a gun from her bag before leaving with a warning. Lily arrives at the hotel in Vale, where the police are are investigating a suicide. They decide to head to Tom's place based on the address Lily found. When they get there, they order Tom to take them to Manu, and despite his guilt, he agrees. They chat outside for a bit, and Lily asks if he was behind the bag theft and the broken pipe, to which he admits. He can only apologize, and he does just that. At Nick's house, he tells Girasol that she needs to get the signature no matter what. The three of them go to see Manu, only to find out he's already got his next target. Vale confronts him, and things get heated. The woman stands up and leaves after slapping him. But just when Lily looks away, she loses sight of her. Tom claims he knows where she might be, but Lily is skeptical. Still, she has no other options. They find themselves on a cliff, and Manu threatens them with a gun. Girasol brings the paper for Lily to sign. Realizing there's no other choice, and that Tom might actually be on their side, she signs it. Tom then tells her that to con someone, you need to know what they want most, and he quickly takes control of Manu, punching him. Lily tells Vale to run, and Tom shoots at Manu's feet. Girasol pulls out her gun, but with their experience, both of them jump into the water, leaving the woman stunned. They emerge on the beach, and Lily questions if Tom planned this too, to which he nods. He's also called the police, who arrive shortly after. They share a kiss, and a year later, Lily visits her mother's house, which has been rebuilt. Her sister has set up a restaurant there, just like she always wanted. Tom is there too, serving cocktails. So, that was the recap for the 2025 movie Fall from Maine. For more movie recaps like this, stay subscribed to the channel, and if you have liked this video, you may also like this.